Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back, finally, to Dark Souls 3. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I had an eventful weekend of playing a lot of Dustbloods and going grocery shopping and stuff. Now, I can't remember, and I should have checked beforehand. I don't know where we're supposed to be going after this. We finished the Dragon Peak. Did we finish the Grand Archives? I might need to go back there. Hi, No Face. Hi, Grima. My voice might sound a little bit funky because I was having a little bit of a coughing, like hard coughing fit before stream started. So if it sounds a little raspy, that's the reason why. Yeah, top of the archives. Is that what that was? I couldn't remember as I was sitting there listening to the wonderful music that is the Firelink Shrine. I couldn't remember exactly where we were. Hide the pineapple! Eat the pineapple. That way you won't have to worry about hiding it. I want to say that the experience with Dustbloods was very fun. It is a lot shorter of a round with PvPvE. It's shorter than Night Rain. I kind of wish that the survey that I did for it after the fact was a lot for the visuals and not necessarily the mechanics of the game. But it was so beautiful. The characters are a lot of fun. Even though I didn't really play all of them. I got stuck in my ways with certain ones. Hi, Matthias! The game was super fun. And I'm pretty... And I feel like lore is gonna be absolutely amazing. They even had some pretty... Ow. They had some pretty awful issues on the first day of the network test. Where... the first actual network test got canceled. And then the one that was supposed to happen later on today was technically the first test. I have not tried Dino Blade, but I've seen gameplay of it. Just small clips. Oh yes, now I totally remember what we were supposed to be doing. The boss fight at the end of the bridge here. I don't know how bad this is gonna be. If I remember correctly, this one has 2 or 3 phases. This one has quite a bit of phases. Oh my god! La 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 la. Wait, hold on. Wait, Sippy. I gotta get in here. Oh, they do walk far. Ooh, they do walk far.
Oh dear. Another dogged contender. Welcome, unkindled one. Purloiner of cinders.
Purloin.
Mind you, the mantle of Lord interests me none. The fire-linking curse. The legacy of lords. Let it all fade into nothing. You've done quite enough. Now have your rest.
It's gonna suck. Oh, the damage doesn't look too bad. Was he also turning into something kind of like what Pontiff Sullivan did to the other people? Is that he's slightly turning into a beast this way? Oh my god. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I think timing is going to be my big thing.
This spot marks our grave, but you may rest here too, if you like.
Lorien Elder Prince. I think I can do it. It's just figuring out how far away his he has some reach with that sword. Oh cool, he's not gonna walk back in here. Peach level 1 run win. I never I don't have the monkey skills for that. Maybe if I dedicated a lot of time to it and practiced, maybe. But I feel like I would make some silly mistakes, like I always do. Oh, wrong buttons! Oh my god, okay. That's fine. I got covered in wax. Teleports. Yeah, my stats are very squishy. It's always going to be squishy. And that's okay. It's just learning to dodge. And do you see what I mean by silly mistakes? I pressed the wrong button initially when attacking. That I attacked with the bumper with the axe instead of the trigger button. I don't think that there's a closer elevator than going this way. Am I wrong? I might be wrong. Was there an elevator further up that way? Hold on, let's investigate. Wrong button. I don't think that there was. I think this was technically the way. Because that side just leads there. That was the shortcut was over this side. Yes, I am the squishiest chew toy. Was there? Wait. Oh, I'm dumb. There was. I'm stupid. Hold on. No, it's okay. That was a me problem. Me remembering that the I kept at the forefront of my brain the other elevator instead of this one. Whoops. There was an elevator. That's a great start. Okay, so then we only have to run a little bit. That's fine. That's good. Just don't get hit. Why put stats on anything that isn't attack, stamina, and carry load? That's the same pitfall I fall in every time. It's... Yes, I have put... Ooh, wrong way. I have put a lot of stats into, what, vigor, attunement, endurance. I feel like I could probably put more, but that would require me sitting down and soul farming, which is not difficult. You butthole. You big old butthole. Eehehehe. Oh my good golly. Really hate that noise. Do this. Get back in there. Change the chaos orb. Blech. Oh, it's too early. Oh, that's too early. Yeah, the damage is not horrible. It's the second phase that concerns me. I can get through the first phase just fine.
Oh, dear brother, I'm on my way. My brother, unyielding sword of Lothric's prince.
This is not one of the weirdest parts of the game.
Rise if you would, for that is our curse.
That audio was right in my ear. Yeah, I think the second phase is where we're gonna have most of our issues. This will be fine. This will totally be fine. He just embered. I'm gonna die. Oh, okay. So it's kind of attacking both of him. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, we're fine. That's fine. Well, I didn't hit the chair. Oh, oh, oh. Don't I have to make sure I'm hitting the...
Oh, dear brother.
Oh, he's like quite resistant, isn't he? I wonder... Oh. Oh.
Spot marks our grave.
I was gonna try to put Toxic Mist and see if that happens, but I don't think that would be the case. The brother is more resistant to pyromancies. But it's good that one of them has a worse time with pyromancies. Okay. Ooh. I forgot I didn't send the elevator back down. Whoops. They never use that same concept ever again. It's a little dubious. Though I would say, I would say the concepts of that are similar to this in later games are more forced. Because Radon and Mikola, Radon being promised consort, was only due to the Mikola and Millennia's plans, with no regard to Radon. Well, I think this is probably not as probably not as bad, but still bad. Hee hee. Oh, dang it. I ran out of stamina. The angles. Oh my god. That must really hurt to be walking around on his knees like that. God, that's like slightly two different times. Oh my good golly. Oh, fudge. Oh, fudge. Oh, fudge. Oh, this doesn't bode well. Why does it take so long to sippy? I might need to just attack him with an actual weapon instead. Okay.
Dear brother.
Okay, so I had to be away from him at a certain standpoint. So maybe more health would be good to have.
This spot marks our grave.
Was it trying? Oh, I see what it was doing.
Like.
Okay. Okay, I have idea. So I might take off one ring to do stamina regeneration. I'm going to go back to the Firelink Shrine to give myself some more health potions. Hopefully I can actually learn to, you know, dodge. But second phase is more so utilizing my axe on the other brother. Yeah, I gotta I got him knockabout traditional style. So we can use the Chaos Fire Orb, no problem. We'll do 5 and 10. That should be fine.
Be careful.
Thank you, my good sir. It should be good enough. I gotta ask him, ask him a question. Either there I might be able to do more damage with the... We'll try with the Cartus. Cartus? Castus. Do you know Elden Ring was in development in the background when they were making this game? Yeah, can you believe it? It's the same thing of when they were working on Night Rain and stuff, they were working on Dusk Bloods too. Though I think Night Rain is a different... Oh my god. I think Night Rain had a slight different set of people working on it. Ah, why? Already making me waste. You're making me waste. You bunch of buttholes. Oh my good golly. Why? See, you were being so cooperative before. Why is this a problem now? Oh my goodness. It really does get down to panic. Oh, thank goodness that still hit him. Why did he teleport there?
This spot marks our grave. But you may rest
This is gonna be a lot of trial and error.
if you like.
That's why they go back and forth between features people like more than others. I did see in an interview that they're going to be going back to single player games after this. After Duskbloods is... I mean, they're probably already in development because I remember seeing and probably have talked about it several times on stream. A rumor that they're doing a pirate themed game, but I would assume maybe it's already in development, which is why the rumors are there. But they did say that they're going back to like their roots. They just wanted to have some fun. Skulls and souls. That'd be cool. Skulls and souls. Why did you get this poke off? What the fudge? That's so stupid. Oh my god. It's because I'm not paying attention properly. Why did they have to have all of those come down the stairs and have that be the run to get up there? I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. Oh my god. Oh, I just made a mess. Hold on. I get coffee in my pajamas? I did. God dang it. How the heck did I manage that? I'm so coordinated that my whole mouth was around the cup, but I still somehow managed to dribble some. God dang it. That's fine. Ah. A day in the life of Peach. I'm very coordinated in all the wrong ways. I think maybe I'd probably be worse in terms of coordination if I didn't play video games. Oh my good golly. Don't twirl. Why is it that they sometimes twirl and predict where you're walking to, and then sometimes they don't do that? What is this? That's too early! Oh my god! Ah! That's the wrong button. I don't get the timing.
This spot.
I don't get the timing sometimes.
But you may rest here too, if you like.
Sometimes the AI is really confusing, but it's also a me problem. I gotta watch what they're doing first and only attack after they've attacked. How are the other Fae doing? We had quite kind of a funky day yesterday. But we got grocery shopping done, which was great. For some reason, we were having issues with our rib cage yesterday. Somehow, all having the same symptoms of, well, I had like other things as well. I was wondering whether it was gonna rain, but there was no rain until like a couple days from now, and we're all just suffering, hobbling through the grocery store. It was weird. My my entire torso was all like tight muscles and like my spine felt compressed all the way down to my tailbone. So I did my normal thing of I lean over, put my hands on my knees and kind of stretch my back out. Every time that something stretched or decompressed in my spine, it made like a crackle noise that was very painful. I felt better after taking two ibuprofen. Why? This is always my I'm forgetting the timing to dodge. I think Papa Faye has had an on and off migraine the past couple of days. Why? I just need to dodge into you. Would that be better? Probably not.
This spot marks our grave, but you may rest
I
here
didn't
too,
know he
if you
did
like.
that without his brother on his back. What? Okay. I see. I see how it is. Yeah, Papa Faye has his different set of issues than Mama Faye and the other Faye and I. I think the majority of our humble house gets migraines, though some more frequent than others. No, 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 knock it off. Did you see the new Hoyo game that was made? I'm looking at charts. It's Night Rain Monster Hunter, and it's got some Silk Song terminology and imagery thrown in. I did see the trailer for it. It looks really neat, but seeing some of the things that that some people were pointing out, it really is like a conglomeration of games. Oh my dear. Ooh, I sidestepped that. Oh my good. Oh. Oh god. Dang it. Oh, am I alive? No, I'm surely dead. Oh my god, I'm alive.
This spot
No, I'm not.
marks our grave, but you may rest here too, if you like.
Yeah, I did see that bit where they had the girl with the wings, and I was like, oh, that's definitely Millennia. I didn't see the other things until people started pointing it out, but I also saw today, in actual Genshin Impact, there is a musical tone. And I'm assuming this is not stock musical tone. They have the exact same chords and tones to this little bit of sound, and it's the exact same as Breath of the Wild Legend of Zelda, and I'm pretty sure it's not stock tunes. Because I understand, like, sound effects or small sound effects, but this one was a whole actual Legend of Zelda tune in Genshin Impact. So there's a lot of things where I get that there's not a lot of originality with games anymore, due to a lot of it being done before, and that's okay. There can be coincidences with that, or inspiration, or because open world is not like exclusive to any one gaming company or franchise, but putting same musical notes or like almost the exact same textures for something is a little bit more dubious. So them going a FromSoft route, and there is a lot of Souls-like games. Like you could take Liza P, for instance. That's a very unique take on a Souls-like game. Sure, it can have similar mechanics or probably similar looking monsters and things like that, but the concept as a whole is pretty unique to it. Oh god. Why do you have to teleport?
This spot
I
marks our grave, but you may rest
had
here
to open
too,
my mouth and said that
if
the
you
first
like.
phase was not going to be a problem. I do think that there needs to be more variety in some concepts. But I totally get inspiration's a thing. There's more Chinese mythology Souls-like games. I haven't played a lot of Souls-like games outside of FromSoft. I do want to play Liza P at some point. And what is Liza P 2 out or in development? I can't recall. You can be creative and not rip off something. The inspiration's one thing. Ripping off is another. Oh god, thank you for doing the spell instead of chasing after me. Ah, your breach is stupid.
This spot
Oh, he
marks
actually
our
stands
grave,
up.
but you
Did he
may
do that
rest
last
here
time?
too, if you like.
I mean, also, MiHoYo is making a Animal Crossing-esque game as well. I made a joke when I was watching the Gamescom trailers with a friend that the outfits are probably gonna cost a kidney to get. The games do look very cute, though. I think you can only go so far off of Animal Crossing for it to be unique. Like, Pokopia is an interesting take on the same, if not similar, concept of Animal Crossing, but with Pokemon and having extra mechanics and things like that. So they still made it their own. I don't know how MiHoYo is going to change. Because they have like the fuzzy critters as well as friends. I also have no... God dang it. I also have no idea if that's a gacha either. Gacha Animal Crossing. Why can't I dodge that one?
Grave, but you may rest here too, if you like.
You kind of forget how much stamina something takes. Maybe I need to take something off. Hold on. Let me adjust some stuff. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that back on. Yeah, that doesn't really change too much, taking that one off. Yeah, some of them I have to dodge into or dodge to the side. When he does like the thrust forward with his sword, I have to dodge to the side instead of backwards. Because I can't roll into that either. I gotta pay attention. I don't know why I keep taking those off. There's no weight to those. The difference of weight. 27. I could probably. Let's remember, bumper, not trigger button. Okay. Dodge into. Dodge to the side, not backwards. Try to get to the top of the staircase without taking too much damage. Yeah, I do it quite often of accidentally dodging in the wrong direction. Because some of it I feel is an input thing that I am forgetting to not be as trigger happy with my buttons.
This spot marks our grave, but you may rest here too.
I get a little scared early when I should be waiting for the indicator that he's gonna like actually hit me. It's the fear. It's the fear that instills in me. It's like when I was fighting Millennia, there was a lot of times where I think it might be the same concept of when I read something, which is why I have so many vocal fumbles, is that I'll read like a word ahead when I'm trying to read the word that I am in the line of the sentence. Sometimes I'll think about what I'm going to do next, even though I probably shouldn't. So maybe like, oh, I'll turn this way after, but I am already turning that way, and then I dodged the wrong way. I hate the twirl. That was a good run in, though. I think it's a combo of that and me trying to dodge backwards, thinking that it's okay. Unless you're, like, far enough away. He is like quite quick in succession attack when you're really close. Oh, that's the one. Okay. You gotta dodge to the side with the lunges, and with the when you're too close to him, you have to dodge forward and not backwards. Ugh. It's the wrong buttons! Why is my hands on the wrong buttons? Hello. One more. Oh, not one more. Oi. Okay.
Dear brother.
Okay, I see. That right there is also my mistake.
This spot marks our grave, but you may rest.
I also
too,
sometimes do
if
that
you like.
dodge diagonally, which puts me right in the line of fire for the rest of his attack instead of it being like a hitting like the first hitbox. I'm hitting the aftermath. This is gonna take some finagling. This'll take time. 'Cause I also hate the run up here. Did you guys happen to see any of the... Oh my god. Oh my good. Did you guys happen to see any of the characters that they have in Dustbloods? A lot of them are really cool looking. Oh, I hate that twirl. Oh my god, I've wasted 2 Estises getting up here. Should have dodged to the side. Oh, I'm still touching backwards. like that. Oh my god. Stop. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. Holy crap. Thank you for facing the other way, but I'm sorry that I do not have the stamina for you.
This spot marks
Do
our
you
grave,
see what I mean?
but you may rest
Maybe it's
here
I'm
too.
thinking too left-handed. I gotta dodge away from the sword hand. I gotta go right, not left. Left is death. Right is the way to go. Don't dodge towards the hand. That's stupid. I am left-handed. I am a lefty and mostly ambidextrous depending on what I have to do. Whatever tool that I'm using. Why? Depending on the tool, I have to be ambidextrous because people decide to make most things for right-handed people. Sorry, I'm taking out my anger on the guys here. Well, not anger, frustrations. Ooh. My room's a little toasty today. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. Oi. Look how beautiful this building is. I wonder how long it took for them to sculpt this out in 3D. In their 3D programs. It's kind of silly for me to say sculpt out in 3D because, you know, it is 3D. Going from concept to 3D. Absolutely insane. So cool. So they just fully make their way down. It would be nice if they had a bonfire up here. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. But they would never have a bonfire so close to the boss. Only in Elden Ring. That was a big quality of life, having a grace mostly close to the places that you fight the boss. Oh, too early. Oh, way too early. Oh, that's why that hurts so much. Oh my god.
This spot marks our grave, but you may rest here too, if you like.
I hate this boss fight. Why has it been about hours so far? Not too much progress. But if I can get lucky with the way that he's doing his attacks in the beginning, we can really get some good ground. He's really deciding the more that I reset his boss battle, the more he hates me. And the more he hates me, the more difficult this becomes. Oh, you aim directly for my tootsies. Oh my god. Oh, it's right in my torso. Like right through my spine. Oh. Why? Oh, he's teleporting. Can you give me like a minuscule of a chance? That'd be lovely. I'm dodging way too early. Like a moron. I think the thing that sucks, if I'm going to do this well enough, I have to make sure that I have enough stamina to be able to not dodge too much, get the hit off, and still be able to dodge after. Did I miss Laura's peach? Yeah, I am left-handed. I thought I've said this before. Have I not said this before? Maybe I have? I don't know. I am left-handed, kind of ambidextrous because, you know, left-handed. Maybe we forgot? I don't know. Maybe I forgot. Maybe I didn't say anything. It's highly possible. Either way. Either way would work in terms of information. Oh, why did he attack twice with the fudge? This game truly does hate me. Are you serious? You know what? Just reset me. Or maybe not. I don't know. Why do you only attack after I attack? I know it's the AI. I'm asking rhetorical questions like a moron. Once again, I'm dodging the wrong way.
This spot marks our grave, but you may rest
La 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 la.
if you like.
I'm gonna get very tired of that voice line very quickly. Have to at least be kind, be right-handed in your right hand, or in our right-handed society. Yeah, that's why I say ambidextrous, because if you have usage of both hands, then ambidextrous is the way to go. I can't write with both hands anymore, but I used to be able to back in the day. I know a lot of people, as they grew up, depending on, you know, life situations and things like that, some people were forced to be right-handed rather than being left-handed. Because there are some people who start off right or left-handed, are taught to be right-handed, and then you have like chicken scratch, depending. I'm about ready to take off my pants and see what happens. Hold on. We're gonna run around in our skivvies. Which is not truly skivvies, but my horrible wrinkly knees are out now. I just want to see what happens. Because I think this is a slightly better roll. Yeah, I am taking I am taking off my pants again. Scandalous, my pantaloons can be seen. My bloomers. No, it doesn't help if I'm not paying attention to the actual... Yeah, buttholes. I put so many crossbow users over here, if not to make somebody angry. He doesn't stop. He doesn't stop. Oh. Why do I dodge too early? Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, you really? Oh,
This spot
my
marks our
God.
grave, but you may rest here too, if you like.
Okay, so the faster dodging is kind of what I had to do with like the... What's it? The Abyss Watchers? I wish he didn't... I wish the animation didn't go off all the way to the point where it actually still sets off the fire. Ah. Hands, no pants. Sometimes no pants is the way to go. Ah. Knock it off. Knock it. Oh my God. Knock it off. Why is he walking around in a circle? Oh my God. Just for this moment. You butt. This game likes to test my patience sometimes. Though I know a lot of the times it's my fault because I should be dodging instead of running. Where? Oh. Oh, of course. Of course you have to do that, you butthole. Oh, the extra dodge. Nah.
Dear brother.
Where'd I? Okay. Oh no! Okay. Oh my god.
I'm on my way.
Please, please, please. Yes! Okay. Third phase? Third phase? I don't remember.
You
No?
remain
No? Yes? No?
among the accursed.
Oh, thank God. Oh, my dear. Finally. Okay. Ah! Oh, that worked out so well. Having the lava, the chaos orb once again, just absolutely amazing. I can keep his health low while he's being brought back to life. Oh. Let's take a read. Cinders of a lord left by Prince Lothric. It's just the head. All of them are heads, though. This one's particularly funky. If the lord will not return to their thrones themselves, let them return as cinders. The Lothric bloodline was obsessed with creating a worthy heir, and when this proved impossible, resorted to unspeakable means. Suffices it to say, the path to linking the fire is a cursed one indeed. Yeah, quite a bit of dubious methods. Interesting that one burns brighter than the other, with our souls intertwined. Soul of the twin princes. Princes. The two princes rejected their duty to become lords of Cinder and settled down far, far away to watch the fire fade from a distance. A curse makes their soul nearly inseparable. Why'd they come back, though? Come back because they were called by the bonfire? Usually. Is this also all feathers in here? Rolling. Rolling into the feathers. Two princes make a princess. Well, I mean, a lot of the times in olden times, you have quite a bit of princes being born, but there's already a crown prince. So to protect the prince that was born after the fact from the strife, usually they will disguise them as daughters. Princesses. Is that a bed as well? That's fancy. Can you imagine making the mattress for that thing? Also, all the intricacies of the wood. Wow. Do I need to reload this area? Quick question. I know that I have not purchased the DLC yet. Am I right? Oh. We're not gonna miss out on doing the DLC yet, are we? Do I need to purchase it today? Are the feathers from the bed, how freaky were they? I don't know. I mean, the mattress looks like it's intact. I assume the feathers could be from the supposed angels. Or one very big, massive pillow. I don't know. Okay, let's go back to the fire link. Oh, the bonfire just say twin princes. Hello.
Aha, thou returned, and a fine day it is. So,
yeah, I found one very twisted soul. Lotharic's holy sword. Prince Lotharic's straight sword, blessed by Emma with potent magic. Young Lotharic was meant to be a champion and was expected to wield this platinum sword, but some things will remain distant dreams forever. Sacred Lotharic light. Assume stands to imbue sword with sacred light and use strong attacks to release light together with a great thrust of the sword. So that's what he was doing to us. From a distance. Lorien's greatsword. Ultra greatsword of Lorien, Prince Lotharic's older brother. Cast in smoldering molten steel and stained black. Before Lorien embraced his brother's curse, he was a knight who single-handedly slayed the demon prince. But the victory internally scorched his sword with flame. Flame of Lorien lunged forward to transform smolder into flame and follow with strong attack to launch flame across the ground. It's always interesting when you have twins in stories, because usually either both of them are cursed or one of them is the cursed one. In New Game Plus, you can fuse the two swords into one. Can you? That's cool. Okay, so also this one does not have... Oh, you need faith to utilize that one. Interesting. Faith, dexterity, vigor. I could technically use this one.
the eyes show a world destitute of fire, a barren plain of endless darkness, a place born of betrayal. So I willed myself, Lord, to link the fire. What is...
Okay.
I took the mantle...
You can go back to the save file after you kill the final boss and tackle the DLC then. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that after any point in time that I wouldn't miss out on the DLC. That would be a sad day. Okay, so... Last Cinder.
You oft the look...
I wonder if anybody else's dialogue has changed after. Maybe I have to put the stuff down first for it.
I speak. Ashen one, kill me before I am seduced.
No, you're fine.
Very well. Then touch take none.
You're completely fine. You're all good. Give me a little bit of vigor. HP.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Okay. I am poor on souls. I'm ready to perish. You say anything
Now
different?
invade and pillage, and if you come
No.
on,
Okay, last cinder. And now, do we talk to our boy? Oh, she's at the fire now. Oh, it went too far over. Did you see the game that is like Bayonetta but has your Ash Maiden in it? Is it? I thought that was also the MiHoYo game making a more sexy version of a Firekeeper.
well met. And I, of the last lords, a rather little lord, most
I didn't mean to skip, sorry.
undeserving of the honor. Speak with the Firekeeper. The eyes show a world.
Oh, no.
So,
God dang it.
I
God dang you. That was it was a different game? What? I don't think I saw that one because I don't think I saw that one because I missed a little bit of the start of the Gamescom trailers. Gamescom. So maybe I missed that one. I did see screenshots of it, but I thought it was from the Souls-like MiHoYo game.
The 5 lords sit their 5 thrones, all thanks to thee, most worthy of lords. Ashen One, with the lords as thy witness, bend thy knee afore the bonfire's coiled sword, and let the lords' embers acknowledge thee as their true heir, a true lord, fit to link the fire. Ashen One.
Oh,
Kill.
sorry. I think one of the games that I was super excited for that looks like it's going to be a lot of fun was the one with the octopus. Exodus, I think it was. It looks like it's going to be fun. It has Mass Effect vibes. Except with octopi.
Noble lords of Cinder. The fire
Oh my
fades.
god.
And the lords go without thrones. Surrender your fires to the true heir.
I see turtle. Oh, that one might make a good thumbnail. Is it bad that I'm embered still? Maybe.
Let her grant death
Grant me death.
to the old gods of Lordran, deliverers of the first flame.
Hail to the first flame. Oh. Huzzah. I wouldn't fully say this as killing of the Aldrich of the Deep. My boy is dead. Oh, he's not. You don't even see him. Oops. Ah, it's so dark. Hold on. Oh, was there anything? Any secrets? Oh, look how pretty that is out there. I'm gonna die today. Hi, Matthias. Welcome back. Your browser crashed. What happened? So everything is all blocked off now? I can't get anywhere. Yep. Look at that. Wow. Tough enemy ahead. Look at all the... Look at all the blood stains. Oh. Did it just teleport me down? Grandma's ready to perish. Is that a dragon hand? That looks like a claw. Everything's all filled with ash. Glorious bits of tree here, though. Why do those just look... Those look like fingers. Like pillars of fingers. Browser crash because you have a million tabs? Yeah. That happens sometimes. So I guess that bonfire is just to teleport. Hey, sir. Good luck. You imagine how like dense the ash is for us to be able to walk up it like this. Wow, look how mangled that is. Butthole? Ooh. Oh, it's so pretty. This is kind of how they have, except it's not so centered. The blood moon that they have in Dust Bloods kind of looks similar to this. They do eclipses so well. Giant ring ahead. Oh. Oomst? Oh, Solaire. Why? Also, ooh. I remember you, but I don't remember you. Look at that. Lovely battlefields with red and white flowers. Almost stalactite mountains. An absolutely gorgeous colored sky. I wish I could get rid of the UI to make that a background. That's so pretty. You ahead. Okay. I hope I don't lose him right off the bat. Basic 3.0. Oh, it's just a person helping. It's a person helping, I guess, with the last boss, it seems, because I do have an ember going. Now I'm just gonna just do this myself. Just admiring the view before we get in there. The spirit of Solaire lives on. His name is Basic 3.0. That's such an interesting name choice. Ah, gorgeous. Okay, let's see how we... Hello? Oh, it's gone. Oh, he put it back down. That would have been cool, though, since time is wobbly. Yeah. This is just so cool of an arena. I guess this is where truly, like, time converges itself, because that looks like that's where the... Right there is where the Firelink Shrine is. And then you have all of these mangled buildings of probably like the undead settlement and Orlando, Lothric Castle. Okay, let's see. How close do I have to get to them before they activate? That's so cool looking. It's like molten cinder, if you will. Okay. Soul of Cinder. Oh, once again. Dodging backwards. For a lunge. Oh, look at you. Oh, you're so cool. Oh. Oh, no. Don't use my favorite sorceries against me. Oh, the backflip. See, you did even. Use pyromancies against me. Uh-oh. 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 No. No. Oh, I ran out of stamina. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my god, the camera. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. That's so pretty. Stop it. Knock it off. Oh, my dear. You know what I forgot? I didn't change my Estus back. This was probably a good idea. Oh, stop dodging backwards like a moron. Please. I'm a moron and stuck. Can you knock it off? Second phase? Second phase with a lot more fire. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh god, that was stupid. It's like an amalgamation of previous Lords of Cinder. Oh, why did I do that? Oh my good golly. Don't kick me. Probably not gonna make it. This is a good test fight. Oh, why are you? Woo! That's about half a health bar in the second phase. That's pretty, I want to say pretty decent. That's so cool that it's going through various iterations of whatever you've maybe have played, because he has pyromancies, miracles, he's acting like Gwyn. What's it? Sorceries. Yeah, now I have to do it with less FP and HP because I could use embers. I mean, I have 51 of them. I have 51 embers? Oh my god. I can truly say that I have only used a handful. I was having a hard time because the tears, they were stopping me playing. I did face one no damage first time, and then I hear plin plin plon and I make every mistake. Well, I didn't realize it was going to be, I thought it was going to attack similar to the Nameless King with a one shot of electricity down. Boy, was I wrong with that. What would be... Probably be better to keep that on. Attack with a fire orb. This is a gorgeous fight. That's too early of a dodge. And that's it's the delayed accidental button pressing. Oh, you know what? I hate the lunges the most. So lunges is what really is a big pain in the butt. Oh, I just realized what he has is like a slight curved sword, but also a katana. Oh, I'm alive. Not for long. He's like relentless in his attacks, which is very annoying. And his poise is impeccable. Oh, there's the katana. Is that one the katana? No, that's the scepter. Oh. Of course that one's the scepter. Oh, and I shouldn't be attacking him in that phase. Oof. And I can't sidestep that while I'm sipping. I'll have the multitasking to be able to sippy like that. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I hate the reach. Oh, it's so annoying. Cheatsy butthole. Oh my god. Oh, yes. Okay. Third phase? Third phase? Third phase? No? Soul of the Lords. Ay. Okay, where is that? Where is it? Soul of the Lords. Soul of the Lords, one twisted soul steeped in strength. Since Lord Gwyn, the first Lord of Cinder, many exalted lords have linked the first flame. And it is their very souls that manifested themselves as defender of the flame. So basically us and every other tarnished at the time. No, not tarnished. Ashen one, sorry. There she is. We do not summon the Fire Keeper, if I remember correctly. Now I can enjoy. Yeah, chosen undead, ashen one. Various names. Look at that. It's so pretty. So pretty. Yeah, it's Gwyn and all of the other chosen undead that had become Lord of Cinder since Gwyn. Which I guess could be like many iterations of us, or, you know, the thought process that were every player along the way. Even the flowers themselves look like they're burning. Timu Berserk? You can't say that. There was a lot of... It's not Timu. There's just a lot of inspiration. It's got like 14 characters. Your 14 characters. Oh my goodness. So pretty. There's just something about the cross between dark blues and some purples and reds and pinks. Got some orange in there too. So gorgeous. It's a griffin sacrificing the band of the heart. Griffith, not Griffin. Charmer ahead. Keep moving. Oh, they have the Nameless King outfit on. Okay, so to get the normal ending, we just touch the bonfire and link the first flame. We do not summon the Firekeeper. And we do not attack the Firekeeper. I'll say though I remember his attacks a little more varied. Well, in the second go around, third go around, he didn't use a pole arm or whatever it was. So I think depending on how many times I actually fought him or for how long that I fought him, that that the attack style would change. We're gonna link the first flame. Look at my gangly fingers. They'll be more gangly soon. Gorgeous. I shall now become ash with the rest of this ash left behind. Just a baby flame, living off of my pyromancies. To link the first flame. Ah, that's beautiful too. Funnily enough, some people have gone back to Dark Souls 2 and said, this is not that bad. Elden Ring uses every single trick they ever did at the same time. That is not as bad. It's just so beautiful. Oh, my nose is itchy. It's sad that the linking of the fires is only prolonging suffering and bringing people back from the dead to continue to link a ever-dimming fire. I wonder though that if they would ever go back to this story, or if they... I think it's pretty concise with the way that these games end, that I don't think that there would be a need for more. But I wonder if they ever think about Dark Souls stories specifically sometimes. Other than you getting Easter eggs in later games. I forgot that Anri of Astora changes depending on what gender you choose. What's weird is that there was life before the fire. How much worse could it be at this point? I think that even if you don't have this fire specifically, there's still light in other forms rather than just the fires and the fire keepers. Yeah, Ulasil. I mean, it could be the same concept as, you do have, like, an Elden Ring before the shattering and everything. Probably there wasn't even always runes. And a lot of the tortured characters were due to the outer gods. Like, if there was no outer gods, the things that, or the special powers and gifts, quote unquote gifts, given to these royalty, they would never have happened. But also, probably the royal family in Elden Ring wouldn't have happened, because if the outer gods were never a thing, Marika's, I believe Marika's shaman village probably would have never have been taken over and used for grafting. Ulasil is consumed by humanity. That was the result of the first flame. Yeah, there's always a catalyst. Begin Journey 2 in current state. Journey 2 can be initiated from the Shrine of the Bonfire if you do not wish. Yeah, this is so we click no to make sure that we still get to do the DLC, yeah? Yeah. But the fire... I would think that maybe unless it was a particularly powerful person, I don't think that they would be able to keep the fire alive for long. I can level up. Oh yeah, you can. New Game Plus is basically Journey 2.
Ashen One, if when thou peerest upon the first flame, thou wishest yet for a world without fire, for an end to the linking of the fire, then call upon me. I am a firekeeper, and I tend the flame to the very end. Thou hast given me eyes, and such it was they showed me.
It's so sad that you have to trample her to stop the linking of the
Very
fire.
well. Then take nourishment from these Mayst thou thy peace.
Thy peace discover. Okay, back up to the boy. Do we have the... We have that other soul too? Yeah, we do. A specialty soul. The DLC is a ramp up in difficulty. He's gone! Oh. Skull ring. He's dead. Easier to be detected by enemies? One of Corland's transposed wonders derived from the soul of a soul feeder. Easier to be detected by enemies. The soul feeder was a beast that insatiably absorbed souls to feed its own power. Even after its accursed corpse was burned, it is said that the pungent stench of souls left in the air permanently stained. Whoops. Why do I keep doing that? I don't need to back out that way. You can make a nice pyromancy with Gwyn's soul. Grin. I almost said grins. Firelink Greatsword. The Lords of Cinder linked the first flame, and this greatsword was wielded by their Deific manifestation. This coiled sword, found thrust in the bonfire, existed long before the throneless lords themselves. Ember, the fading flame momentarily illuminates and launches itself forward. Soothing sunlight. Burned, I tell you, burned. It's all burned down. Wow. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, there's no pyromancy with this soul. It seems it's just the sword. By the way, the game we were talking about earlier is called Tides of Annihilation. It's by another Chinese dev that is not MiHoYo. Oh, Tides of Annihilation. Yes, I have seen various changes to that game. The main character's voice actress was changed, and then the likeliness of the main character changed as well. But you're telling me that Firekeeper-esque character is from that game? Interesting. Now, we won't get into the DLC today. I do want to have a little bit of a chatting session with you guys today, and we'll do some stuff tomorrow. I'll make sure to purchase the season pass tonight. But we got... I didn't think that... I thought it was going to take a lot longer to get through the bosses. Oh my god, my legs! Why are my legs going through the skirt? We can't be having you guys see my knees. Oh my goodness. Oh, wrong one. That one? Is that one fine? Okay, that kind of hides my knees. That's fine. Has there been more announcements for games today with Gamescom? Or was it just like that really big initial announcement trailer? Cool, I can keep that for music. Ah. It did take me a while to get the twins boss fight down though. That one was the big pain in the butt. I did not think that I would only do what was it, 3 resets with the last boss? Why? Why was the twins so much harder? A Silent Hill London game. Oh yeah, Townfall. I did see a clip and saw that there was more of a trailer for it, but I'm gonna refrain from watching it. Marty McFly fit. He kind of does. And it's a little odd. Yeah, we finished the main game and then we're gonna go into... What activates the DLC in this game anyway? Because I know you guys said you can get into the DLCs in 2 different places. And I think the other one was the Grand Archives. Or there's 2 DLCs, isn't there? Did I bookmark that other game that I saw? I would say that all of the games that are, or a majority of the games that showed up at that, was it yesterday? Yesterday, day before for Gamescom? I keep saying con like it's convention. They had some games that were very reminiscent of like Deep Rock Galactic, a League of Legends-esque looking game. I think there was a couple of horror games too. Pain from stuff usually activates the DLC, yeah. Is that mainly the thing that I don't have to do something specific for it other than buying it? There are 2 DLCs, one access through the Cathedral of the Deep and the other one is right before the end. Okay. Okay. We'll make sure to do the season pass because it's a little cheaper than the buying them both individually. Some people said the guns were straight up the Deep Rock Galactic guns, but I don't know. I don't think that they're the same as the Deep Rock Galactic guns, but it's like the characters are dogs. And it's not like it's in a cave or anything. It's more like gathering... You gather resources. You stave off enemy... Well, I think it's aliens instead of bugs. It's like a similar concept, but with animal main characters and smoother graphics. Because Deep Rock Galactic has that kind of purposefully pixely... not pixely. What's the other term when it comes to low poly models? And Deep Rock Galactic is such a fun game. I don't think that any other game that that has inspiration from it could top it, at least in my opinion. You might be mixing the dog shooter one with the other one that was Satisfactory and Helldivers. Maybe? I don't know. There was a couple of different games that popped up. Let me go to the Gamescom Twitter real quick. Oh, god dang you. Does it hate it when I click into the game like that? I want to keep you for background noise. Oh, I see. It just hates anything that's on top of it. That's fine. Fine. Fine, Dark Souls. Oh my god. What the fudge? That's fine. Now where? There we are. We'll just have silence for a second. Gamescom. Maybe it might not show up here. It was also cool that they showed all of the free content for The Witcher 3 remastered. That's pretty generous for them to give that. And I think that they are also what is it? They are also going to be giving out the remastered version when it comes out on the Switch for free as well. Or Switch 2, mind you. Now, Silver Palace looks really fun. Where is that other game that I saw? Ananta also looks fun, which is also a gacha game. I think Silver Palace and Ananta are both gacha games, but they look really cool. Where is that other game? Did they not post it? Maybe they didn't. Hold on. Gamescom. I might have to go through the summer, what's it? Some summer games. Twitter. See the other one? Is it? Is it just summer games? There you go. Summer Game Fest. I'm going to be extremely mean to the dog game because it screams AI generated concept. Maybe. I saw some people saying that the majority of what was in the trailers is AI oriented games, but I am not entirely sure. Beach is going to spend her days playing that one K-pop Fortnite game. No. I don't that's right, that there was like a K-pop Fortnite. I don't think that I would, because for the style of Fortnite is not really my jam. I've played Apex and other battle royale games. Most recently, Duskbloods, but that's a little bit of a different setup. I don't know if I'd play that. I think the cutest game that popped up was There Are No Ghosts at the Grand. That was beautiful. A beautiful trailer and a very unique way to show off your game. Very cute. Yeah, Korean Fortnite. Hero of Might Magic. Turok also looked interesting with the fact of dinosaurs being the main motif. The Rock Band Guitar Hero S game visually is that exciting compared to like older games of the same type, but I do love that they're bringing it back live and that what's it? And that they're bringing back the like the drum kit, the microphone and the guitars and everything. Metro 2039 looks really good. Where's the other ones? I hate that every time that I try to minimize something, Dark Souls has a conniption. I want you for music. Keep on there. There we go. That D&D wizard game also looks really interesting. With the way that they have the skills cast up. Though I wish that the character looked a little bit more grungy for it being wizards, and the fact that they're traveling over great distances. Rocksmith? Got the Metro series for $8 and barely started it. I've not played it myself, but I know it's a good game. I think the reason why is it wizard or is it warlock? I don't know. But I think the game looks fine in the way that it's set up, because I think some people were saying, since it is D&D oriented, that there might be a lot of means to like take your time to make decisions, and some of the skills for fighting looks really cool, like changing places with another enemy, so the enemy that you're fighting in front of you mauls the other one, like you teleport it out of place. Mega Man looks really cool, but I think we've seen the initial trailer of that at a different expo. I'll have to go back and see what the early trailers at the start of the opening night and see which ones I missed. Mexican Castlevania? Oh, they showed something for Animo, which is basically fancy graphic Pokemon, I believe. Which there's a lot of games that have the Palworld-esque of character life simulation almost, or Arknights, oh my god, Ark survival, but add cute animals instead of dinosaurs. I think Animo and Palworld share like a similar style, but I think Animo has a higher graphics, if you will. Not as simplified visuals. Mariachi Legends. That's interesting. Okay, I think I probably scrolled through majority of this. Notice Fall. That was the Hoyoverse Souls-like game. I don't know if you guys saw, but there was actually quite a bit of people who were streaming the Duskbloods network test. I doubt anything is gonna come from it, but I kind of hope that some people have some repercussions for the fact that they didn't want them to stream it, but I know it's kind of an inevitable thing. And I think people's most loved character was Zork, which is the some people are speculating that it's a vampire squid inside of a diving suit. That was the other cool mechanic that they had with that game, because you can actually see the stagger meter of the things that you're fighting, or the other players that you're fighting. And if you get the full stagger, you press the right bumper right next to them, and you literally bite their neck to steal their blood and power yourself up and get more healing stakes to stay alive, because you don't get to you have very limited healing unless you are constantly fighting enemies or drinking their blood. If there was no embargo, I don't think that they can do much. Maybe it was just more word of mouth and hoping that people wouldn't, because I know I didn't. Yeah, you do heal with stakes. It's really weird. It's a golden stake that you drive into your chest, and it heals you for a decent amount. And it's the same concept as Night Rain. When you go to fight bosses or stronger enemies, some of them even have them just in the environment, little items that you can pick up, so you can get randomized status effects like better stamina or better healing. You can have poison applied to you. There's also alchemy tables that are fire, electricity, poison, iron. And there's 2 of them around in every area, so you can upgrade your weapon fully to have those effects on it. Fire is really good. Fire is primo. It actually heals them and you're within biting range. Well, to get more of the stakes, you do have to be quite proactive in fighting. They also have it to where you can make alliances. And what was the other thing? The alliances only last until the end of the second phase, and then the third phase is the battle royale between 3 people who made it all the way to the end. Happy Thursday! It is really close to Fire Emblem coming out. But they call them trespassers, and they have like I think like 6 or 7 different versions of the various bosses. There's one that kind of looks like, you know, that magnetic black substance that if you have a magnet kind of attached to it, it has like black spikes coming out of it. I forgot what it's called. But there's 3 different enemies for those ones. One has like a sickle. One has, you know, the Wheel of I think it's Wheel of Giza weapon, where it's kind of like the pizza cutter of death, One of them has 2 of those, and it's terrifying when they lunge at you. There's one called Lady of the Bog, and she is an entire giant frog with rows of human teeth. And the main version of her has like white hair sticking out of the top of her head. Absolutely terrifying design, but it's kind of hard not to giggle when you see her, because she has yes, she has a boob scrotum. She has boobs, but there's some like extra lines where, you know, the where you consider a neck to be, but it's like her chin area, but it looks like a scrotum. It's it's funky looking. They also have 2 different forms of the cavalry. The really lovely dressed enemy that's on top of a headless horse. I never saw the sorcerer version, which changes the name to Cavalry Woman instead of Cavalry Man. So you have one with swords, or a sword, and then you have one with a scepter. I never saw the scepter one. There was quite a bit of the map that I never really actually got to explore, but the visuals are beautiful. The bigger bosses can be found in various parts of the map. Schrodinger's orbs. Yeah. I saw that somebody, you remember the in Irithyll, I can probably actually go to it. Do you remember in Irithyll, the room with the knights and the big picture of Guinevere? Somebody redrew that scene and put the frog into it, the Lady of the Bog. Very, very good choice of a parody picture. I think all of the characters' mechanics are very, I wouldn't say super well balanced, but probably a lot of people left really good surveys for that portion of the character mechanics. Though I have to say that the only one that I really think probably needs a slight change to, not that like her mechanics really need to change, just like the time frame in which she can shoot. There's a character called Sniper Layla, and she looks kind of like the same state as most dead bodies that you get items off of in FromSoft games. She's an absolute husk. The only thing that she's wearing is a giant trench coat. She has her whole bits out, and she has like a pitted cavity in her stomach that houses bugs that lets her teleport and move around, which is very also terrifying and really cool looking. But she utilizes both Egyptian guitars, or gold guitars. I think they're actually called Egyptian guitars. But she's in like this half dead state. She is covered in really dull gold, and she utilizes, like I said, the Egyptian guitars and a hunting rifle. Now, the hunting rifle is where she gets most of her damage from, and she shoots so quickly, you will be running out of stamina before you can actually get to her. And I think that there needs to be a little bit of like a time, like a extra half second maybe, of reload time before she gets to shoot you. I need it to be a little bit longer. Just a smidge. For those that have to, because I mean, most of them have close quarters and far off combat moves. But I think that she needs just a little bit longer of a reload time before she decides to hit us, because she has such devastating damage when she's leveled up closer to level 20, which is the max. You know, you have the pin message at the bottom of the chat is driving me mad. Oh, is it? You can, I think, remove it, but I shall unpin it because there's actually no need to be for that to be there anyway. I don't know why they decided to put it at the bottom of the chat box when it was just fine at the top before. I don't know. I wouldn't say she's a pervert. I think that she has really no need for clothing, but has a trench coat for aura farming set up. Yeah, I don't know why they moved it. It's a little weird. Change for change's sake? They probably. They've been changing some things with the UI that bugs me, but what can I do? Yeah, I noticed that too. That they changed it from yellow to white. It's like they're trying to get rid of color. It was like when you click it used to be a bright red go live button, and the end stream button was also bright red. It is now white. And that's how I think that I accidentally hit end stream before, and it's annoying. Why remove color? Not everything needs to be monochrome. Keep the UI simple. It doesn't need to change. She's a flash. I think people might make jokes about that. The trench coat is the mark of a pervert. Yeah, I don't know why companies like oversimplifying something, or, you know, taking away the color of it. Color is good. Designs that are not flat is good. It doesn't need to be strictly like clip art style of basicness. And clip art can be actually very innovative and visually pleasing to the eyes aesthetically, but majority of it nowadays is not fun anymore. Yeah, flat is now hip. What was the other thing about? Oh, the Dustblood characters, just like Night Rain, are very they're all predetermined characters. The only thing that really changes is they have sigils for the characters that if you have somebody with an opposing sigil, they become your sworn enemy. And I believe if you kill your sworn enemy, it gives you better power-ups or better benefits than killing regular players. But I did see that there was something about character customization later on, because there's a big book in the hub area that you can or that it says that you can customize your character. And so far the only thing that you can do that with is sigils from face value. So I don't know if they're going to be changing that stuff later on. Because in Night Rain, you do start off with default items for the characters that belong to them. But you get the various weapons along the way that are from other FromSoft games. And also, I think some of them are specific to Night Rain. Dustbloods is specific weapons specific skill sets that you unlock as you level up. So from 0 to 11, you have one skill, and from 12 onwards is that you get a different one. Sniper Layla has the teleporting, or like Moira from Overwatch, her slight maneuver teleport thing. That's basically what Sniper Layla has, but with bugs. And her secondary skill that she gets is that she pulls a Gatling gun out of her stomach cavity. And that is also another way that she really gets your health bar down very quickly. Also, hi, Legend. Hi. Hyper Detail is actually starting to make a bit of a comeback in products, at least. I'm glad for that. We need more creative logos and designs for products in general. Though I think that the funnest character is Zork. He is the giant diving suit that has a undersea cable that does electricity damage as a weapon, and then a spear gun. His his initial skill that he gets, this guy T-poses and rockets off. He zooms into the distance and he explodes on impact. I got startled so many times of them coming out of nowhere and tackling me with that skill. But he also has a missile attack as well with his secondary skill. Very fun character. I'm glad that FromSoft is actually doing kind of doing things with the Souls formula. It's usually the derivatives that do new stuff while the main people get stale. Yeah, all of their characters so far, we've gotten a smidge of their lore through the skills, and they also have character-specific emotes. The Zork has a... He's kind of like releasing gas from the scuba suit, or the deep diver suit. Layla has one, or I think she has two, where one of them is that she's whistling to calm the bugs within her stomach cavity, which is really interesting because I guess it's like a symbiosis between them. But it's stated somewhere that the way that she is and why she looks the way that she does in a half-dead state is through a ritual, and it also talks about a prince from a different time frame. I think they're called the Nadra. Nadra something. I think it's NAD/RAH or RA. But they talk about actual like lore related things to these characters, and it's pretty cool. And you have Albert, who's basically John Duskblood, or in this case John Bloodborne, but he's the most Bloodborne-esque character. He does have a burst gun and a sword, and then he does various blood-oriented attacks. And he has a crystal that can do a slight beam. Very fun. He was probably one of the more versatile characters. He's the one that you get to see the beginning cutscene of the game. And also there's like a slight story going on that they cut off in the network test to a certain point. So there's definitely a lore portion of the game that's a solo play to the PvE gameplay. So there's probably going to be something similar in like Night Rain, where you continue with the PvE campaigns, and it'll probably continue to unlock more things for the storyline. Or maybe the storyline might just be linear and you just play as Albert and meet all the other characters along the way. This is your chance, Peach. Game is due become the next body. I sadly, I don't think that I have the atmosphere and the voice and the aesthetic to create body-like videos. But I am excited to explore the lore when the game comes out. I think this would probably be the game that I would actively be looking at trailers and preview videos for, just because I love the way that they do lore in FromSoft games. Story is beautiful every time that I have played a FromSoft game. They hide story stuff or secrets that you have to go find and figure out. It's just, I love the deep dive of it. I don't think I could do a mother voice. Speaking of John Bloodborne, did you see John Box, inventor of the box, producer of Metro? Are you talking about the guys who, the developers who did the announcement for Metro 2039? Was it 39? I think. They both looked very nervous, so I think one of them had more like gusto with the announcement, and the other guy, oh, he looked so nervous. He did not blink. He had kind of a monotone way about his voice. He was probably nervous up on that stage in front of all those people. He did a good job, though. He didn't stumble over his words. He was very concise. He was just rightfully nervous. What was another cool tidbit of lore that I saw? The Vietnamese-esque character Ting La. I probably am butchering her name. They're a group of assassins who use like this really cool moon blade, and her secondary attack is summoning a giant pure white snake head. And their lore is along the lines of that, kind of like similar to nuns being married to a god or to God. In this case, they are married to the snake god, and it's really neat. I'm sad that her first skill set is hiding, but she does a lot of really good damage with her regular weapon itself. But they're the Dark Moon related, and it's really, really cool. I hope that these are not the only roster of characters that we get, but it would be fine for me if they just expanded upon the lore of those characters instead of adding new ones. But I know if they added to Night Rain, they more than likely will add to Duskbloods as well. It's a fun twist on Christian witches. Yeah, they're assassins married to the snake. And I think there was some additional information as well. There was the other character, I can't remember his name, but it was Senator something. And his character is like very well decorated in, I want to say kind of like a military-esque uniform. But they're decorated with like emblems and badges, and I guess, what's it? The words that are escaping me with the type of it's not badges, it's something else. I don't know. Medals? There you go. That character, his attacks are very related to ancient time frames. He turns his whole upper body, keeping his legs, he turns his whole upper body into a T-Rex that attacks you very similarly to the rot dogs in the Scarlet Rot area of Elden Ring. Very terrifying to have that also happen to you when he you don't notice him, but he notices you and comes up to chew your bones. But he also summons like a homing ancient bird as well, which is really neat. Yeah, the T-Rex guy. I don't know why his name's escaping me, but he also has a very cool like thrusting sword. And then his initial attack before the T-Rex skill unlocks at level 12, he has a blood spike that comes out of the ground and is also homing. So if you are locked onto an enemy or another player, you have to be very diligent about dodging it. Though I think still my favorite is I called him Pajama Jan, but I think who's the other guy in their pajamas? The guy in his long johns. His name is Bloodhand Jan. He is the first character you meet in the initial setup of cutscenes while playing Albert. And he has an interesting set of lore because he uses blood specifically for his attacks. He has Bloodhound Step in a way. You activate his skill, he gets Bloodhound Step for a set period of time. And his two weapons are a axe, and he has a gem with a spike through his other hand, which I guess is utilized to be able to put blood onto the axe. Which talks about, you know how some demonic katana stories where it's satiating the weapon with blood? He's doing that with the axe, and the axe is sentient in a way, but only in the terms of written story. It doesn't talk to you or anything. But he is full on in his jammies, his long johns, with a metal helmet covering his eyes, and it has like intricate embroidery, red embroidery around the collar, front and back of the outfit. But his other attack is kind of, I don't know if I should say Moog or Millennia in a way, because he jumps down and does this circular blood attack that is constantly slicing with blood. So I guess it's probably more like Millennia's attack in a way. But it's all with blood that he's attacking with that one. And that one's a very devastating attack as long as you can get close enough to the enemy for it. And it's weird that his long range attack is utilizing like the spray of fire, but it kind of looks like chaos fire because it's bright orange compared to the usual regular red fire of most pyromancies. So I wonder what that entails as well, if there's going to be any connection to any other FromSoft games. But I think it really does feel like a mishmash of some new, some old techniques of things. But it's all very, very well done. I am so surprised. I did play docked with the Switch 2 on my my monitor, and it had pretty consistent good frames. I barely, if any, saw frame drops unless it was I think it was in the solo area with the slight story going on. There was a lot of fire and particle effects that kind of dropped the frames a little bit, but the visuals are stunning. I don't have any frame drops when I'm actually fighting things, and all of that other particle effects are going on, and all of the effects of the blood slashes, getting hit by multiple ammunition. So they did pretty well with optimization on the Switch too. I did see that there was a talk of an interview because Dustbloods was initially being made on the Switch 1, and they were thinking that they were going to have to axe a lot of mechanics and components and things like that because the Switch 1 was just not powerful enough for it. And then, you know, the Switch 2 came out and all of their problems were solved. So the Switch 2 is doing pretty great in utilization of being able to do a lot more than the previous console. Because like I said, the stunning visuals, the color that they put into it, it's a lot brighter than Bloodborne. But it has all of the Bloodborne aesthetic to it. The map is a little confusing to traverse, but the architecture is gorgeous. And like I said, there's so many bits to the map that I could never figure out how to get to. But I'm sure, like, once you get into the actual repetition of playing the game, because I only got to play, I think it was like four different sessions, 3 or 4 sessions. And with how fast paced the rounds are, there's not a lot of time to really take in the visuals of the area. Because you have to gather virtue points, which you can get from either consistently fighting things, fighting bigger enemies. There are random dead bodies around that can have virtue, or flame virtue as they put it. And I couldn't fully absorb the beauty of the area. I did get to experience a lot of the enemies though. There's one that's like I can't remember what they called it, but it is a werewolf beast that's kind of gangly a little bit. Those things were probably one of the hardest to attack early on, because some of them have really, really hard hitting attacks. And I think some of them, there is like a sewer area or a sewer area that's close by, and some of them are poisoned, which is really awful. The other cool mechanic that they have is that there are these glowing gold sigils around that you go to summon kin from. So they are also summoned to, I think it's like called the dusk or whatever. It's something specific, but they are also called to the night to these fights, and they all have very unique usages that are very helpful in battle. There's one called Gargoyle, and she puts up various support spells, and she heals you as well. There's another one that is like Saint Briar something. She has 2 twin blades, but she will also heal you. But she's like a really good attacking and summon as well. There's a half-blooded giant named Baritone. He was really cool to find because he sings, and in like a respective area around him will give you I think it's like a damage defense boost if you stay within his singing ring for an extended period of time. But he also attacks and stuns. It's really cool. They have a lot of really cool setups that I hope to see more of, because I think there was a couple of them that I didn't get to experience using, but I definitely saw them when I was fighting against other players, because they found them. I think some of them are random. There's 3 different sigils that are at like the top of a pillar to these ways to summon the kin. And I never got lucky enough to get some of them, because there was a wolf too, and I really wanted to see what the description of him was. It's all really neat. And with that being just the network test and not necessarily like a proper demo, really, because it was mostly so that they could test some mechanics and adjust things, as well as testing the server loads. I think majority is probably going to, like, the baseline's going to remain the same, but probably lore or fighting mechanics might adjust over time. And I think probably it's a 2027 release. I think it was. I would have to relook at it. But they're still very much in the working phase. But they had quite a bit done for the network test, so I'm excited to see how it's going to flesh out. I cannot wait to see the beauty of the lore and everything else that goes along with it. I think most excited for seeing how the actual story bit goes down with the game, rather than the actual PvP, because I think the PvP is not going to be too different from the network test to final product. So I'm most looking forward to is visuals. I'm hoping, I don't think that we will, because we don't have that same kind of concept with Night Rain, that we can't look around the maps and like enjoy the visuals and the experience of the map. I hope they do something kind of like that for Duskbloods, but they might only do that for the story, maybe? I don't know. I hope that we do get to admire their hard work, like you can in regular Elden Ring and Dark Souls, that you can take the time after you kill things, well, even beforehand, that you can really enjoy the visuals of the game. With fast-paced games like Duskbloods and Night Rain, you don't get to enjoy it as much. I'm looking forward to it nonetheless. That would be a game on my list of things to get. I'm pretty sure I would play it on stream. But it wouldn't be first impressions or anything like that. I think it would be mostly the PvP VE gameplay. I think the story would mostly be for myself. But now, if they do, I don't think anytime recent, or anytime soon, if you will, that they would give us a new one-player game. But I could be wrong. Who knows? Maybe in the midst of this all, something might happen in December during the Game Awards event. I wonder what kind of games we might see during that time frame. Because surely it can't be most games that we know that exist already. I need new things. I want to see new things, new games that are going to be coming out throughout the year. Kingsfield 2. Do you guys have any thought process on what the possibility of Game of the Year would be? I think maybe a candidate would be Resident Evil 9. I think I've seen some people say the 007 game. I don't know if it would win Game of the Year, but maybe a specific category for Big Walk. GTA. Didn't they say that are they delaying GTA again? I don't know. I saw somebody say or saw an announcement about it, and I don't think like the game is entirely finished yet. But I think it's supposed to release in November, supposedly. But I think Resident Evil 9 has a possibility of being up there. But I can't think of too many games. Because usually there's a handful that would get possibly Game of the Year. I don't think GTA 6 will make it to these awards even if it comes out this year. Yeah, because it supposedly comes out in November, so it would have to make a very big impression from the beginning over the course of the month. And I don't even know exactly what date in November that it would be releasing, so probably less than a month of impressions that would have to be good enough for it to beat out any other game that came out through the year. You can only hope that it would be good enough, though. I do hope that Big Walk does get some sort of, or win some sort of category, because it was such a great game. Highly recommend it with your friends. I will say that if you are not particularly decent at puzzle games and charades, especially in a video game with limited movement, or limited ways to convey something, it's gonna get frustrating, but it is so fun. Let me see. Let me tap out of Dark Souls real quick. Was another game that came out this year? I think Pocopia, not for Game of the Year, but probably for a category. I suppose it depends on if a New Friend Madness game hits between now and the end of the year. Oh, that may, yeah. Yeah, that would be making sense. Or that would make sense. It's not really about big impressions. You know how in every Game Awards, there's a few games that technically came out last year, but didn't come in time to enter the awards? Oh, really? Oh, so let's say that it does arrive in December. Would it still be a candidate for the Game Awards for the year after? Maybe. But you do have games that are like labors of love that do sometimes end up in certain categories, but not for like specifically Game of the Year. Who knows? Maybe Silent Hill Townfall might turn some heads. I'm hoping that it does, because I was sad that both Silent Hill 2 and Silent Hill F didn't really get a lot of like recognition in that award show. The cutoff is usually late November. Okay, so there's time for some things to have a chance next year. I'm curious though. We have a couple of months until then, so we'll have to see how things pan out. I can't believe it's already so close to the end of the year and that September is right around the corner. Oh my god, another year of streaming. Oh my god. Once again, the year is moving fast and slow at the same time. Though I think this upcoming year is gonna be busy. It's gonna be very busy. I'm sort of looking forward to it and not looking forward to it at the same time. But when that time comes, I'll give you guys the heads up about some stuff. But it's definitely gonna be busy. The like first couple months of the year. I don't want to think about it right now, but I in due time. In due time. I think yesterday was what people consider to be the official day that pumpkin spice comes out. What is August 25th? No, it's not until September until autumn finally starts. Does it? Yeah, it's not until mid-September. Getting the autumn flavors out early. I think there might be a possibility that this winter is not going to be as cold, maybe. We might get more snow this year. Because it's supposed to be a particular, or has been, a particularly hot summer. Yeah! Yeah! It's a sad few days. It's a very, very sad few days. There's a lot of tragedy going on in the world today and yesterday. There would be other things that I would potentially talk about, but I don't really want to get into it. There's some horrible things. Yeah. There's some horrible things going on in the world right now. Yeah, they passed away. We can remember them though for all the good that they've done in the world. We have fond memories of them. Yeah, they did live a very, very long time. I usually don't know how to feel when you have somebody that you don't personally know, but they've been a part of your life. As it comes with the entertainment industry, that these people touch on your lives and you come to love them so much, and then when they're finally passed on, it's kind of a bitter feeling. And it's also odd too, because like I said, they're not really, you don't really know them, but you know them. It's sad. Yeah, I also don't know what to say about it. I will say that I will miss them, and I'm glad for all that they've left, that they've left behind such a big piece of them in the world, that they'll never be forgotten. All of the acting and singing and movies, they will be missed but never forgotten. And I'm glad that they lived such a long life to be able to achieve all the things that they achieved. But I wish they could have lived longer. Because they had so much more left that they wanted to do, I'm sure. This might be ending on a sad note, but I am going to wrap things up for today. We'll get back into Dark Souls tomorrow. I had to make sure to remind myself to purchase the DLC stuff for Dark Souls 3 later on today to make sure that we are set for tomorrow. Have it all installed and everything. And we'll probably be dying in new ways. maybe I'll get the sword from no, I'm not going to change anything about my setup here unless I get new pyromancies. We're not going to set up anything else. I like my fist weapon and my axe, my blessed axe. Sorry I came in with that. No worries. It is a sad note, but it's okay. It is okay. It is a natural cycle of life that we that we and everybody else sadly has to live through. But it's all good. We shall continue on with Dark Souls tomorrow. I hope that you had a good weekend and a good midweek so far. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. If you're having a particularly bad day, make sure to take care of yourself even more so. Get yourself that tasty treat, that comfort food. Make sure that if you are expelling water from your eyeballs, make sure to hydrate extra so you don't get a headache, and either a hot compress or an ice pack is very good for puffy eyes. Sleep well when you go to bed. Have great dreams, good dreams. And we'll pick up the DLC tomorrow. Don't forget, food is also important. And like I said, get that good comfort food. Soup. Meat with mashed potatoes. The most delicious sandwich that you can think of. A nice warm sweet treat. Anything of the sort. Good night, everyone. I'll see you next time. We'll spend a lot of time in the DLC tomorrow. Bye-bye.